today for the Bitcoin price. Just kidding folks, just kidding. However, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. BTC slowly grinding higher and higher, making one all-time high after another. And let's see if we can get some trading setups today, would be nice. Let's right away look at BTC and then we'll quickly move over to ETH. This is BTC on the 1 hour. I have a trend line here. Yesterday we had another touch of that trend line and then we went higher. And like I said, again making new all-time high, shy of 108,000. And it's just, this is pretty much the story of the last couple of weeks and months where we're just slowly, constantly grinding higher. There are a lot of people trying to short every new high that we make. Those shorts being absorbed and it's constantly making then bullish CVD. And yeah, then eventually you also see stuff like this where MarketSideBeast does print a red dot. You see the momentum wave coming down, money flow still stays fat in the green, and that is pretty much only this right here. And you can see that, yeah, well, if you short it, I mean, there's not a whole lot of time. There's 1.2% before we are again creating a green dot, and then we're just going higher again. So now it's the same. I do not expect any big dumps or big reversals anytime soon. Matter of fact, this does not look like a top signal at all. If we would get another touch of that trend line today, that could be a nice long trade. Like I said, if we get it, that would also a little bit lined up here with that trend line. 105,000 would be a very nice long trade. And if else, I do have some very small intermediate levels and scalps or possible entries in this area. However, that is for the Discord group only, which by the way is free. So if you want to join, make sure that you click on the link in the description. You can join our Discord completely for free. You can see the complete history, everything that I'm looking at when I'm trading, the levels, why I am or am not taking a trade. So yeah, like I said, feel free to join that Discord. Other than that, if we would move higher, there is an idea of hitting approximately 112, 115. Why? Because if you take this high right here of the range and this local low that we created during the dump, then you see that we have a negative fib at and around 112, 113,000. And yeah, if we just continue the slow grind higher, this would not be out of the ordinary at all. It is a little bit biased though, because if you would pull the fib, let's say from the absolute high to the absolute low, so let's say we do something like this, I actually need to do it the other way around, excuse me. So to this low and then really to this high, then you can see that that negative fib, the 1.61 and 1.65 comes up even a little bit higher. Then you have at around 16,000 to 17,000. I'm just taking it level by level, trade by trade, but yeah, this is price discovery. So eventually you have to ask yourself, how high can we go and what are technical levels to the upside, with then in this case measured with a negative fib that we can maybe see a little bit of a retrace. If I keep seeing this on MarketSideB on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, you name it, I am not shorting anything. Also here on the 4 hour, this is actually exactly the same as what I just told you. Look at this, it looks like a top signal, right? That is this moment right here in the chart, and we're just slowly grinding higher. Well, the momentum wave is a little bit cooling off, but the money flow is still thick and the RSI is still thick. I think this puppy is going higher, so there's no reason trying to guess the top, trying to get into a swing short trade. Just long every retrace, and once you see a big market structure shift, that is then the reason to go short. But for now, this is just slowly grinding higher. Something else that I want to show you is ETH. That's actually also slowly just grinding higher. Believe it or not, yesterday we made a new yearly high. This was the previous, wait, let me see, am I correct? Yep, here, March 2024. This was the previous yearly high, just off 4,100. And then we had that move to the downside. And yesterday we had a new high, 4,111 on this chart. Most of the charts it was around that 4,100. And then we retraced a little bit, but also here this just looks so incredibly bullish. Yeah, if we can just maintain this structure, I think we're also going much higher. We still have the new all-time high that we need to create on ETH from that 4,863. Not sure if we're going to hit it this year. There are only 2 weeks left. But once we really start closing daily candles above these highs that we are creating right now, I think we can see a continuous move to the upside. Other than that, If we would get a move to the downside, then we have a super juicy level underneath us, and I am long in the farm if we hit it, and that is 3,685 to 3,700. Why? Because it is the value area low of the range and the golden pocket that is right here. I mean, look at that. Wouldn't that be the ultimate retest? You're taking out all of these and then you're hitting that level and then you go higher. In this climate, I'm not sure if we're going to get it, because you just have this slow grind higher, and it's just not really anything stopping it. So far, this looks like this is a real good low, because you're taking out the liquidity here and then you go higher eventually. But if we would get a dump for whatever reason, then this could be a good long trade. Is there a reason this week? Yes, there is. We have FOMC. If I'm not mistaken, it is tomorrow. It will be the last one of the year. That's an interest rate hike of the United States. Should not be all too much of a surprise, but it will most likely move the markets a little bit. One last thing that I want to share with you, and that is the BTC dominance. Because on the weekly, you can see that we first made a high here at 74%. Then we tap down at the 38%, and then we hit that golden pocket, the top of the golden pocket, the 0.65 to the exact percentage number, dollar, I don't know what it is, exactly till 60 point, but exactly to the 60.5. Anyways, you get what I mean. Now we're getting a move down, and that is of course a bit more of a technical level, but if we now would get this move up to 59% ish to that golden pocket, and we're getting that retrace here, and let's say BTC then tops out at what I just said, 112,000, 115,000, 117,000, at and around that area, and we're rolling over, I think we can have a massive altcoin season, and I am long in the farm on every freaking shitcoin in sight, because everything will then start to pump. I hope, I think, I'm kind of wishing it's going to happen from the end of the year / January, and then just go higher, because as you might know, that the alts have been a little bit lagging the last couple of weeks. That is of course because of the dominance here, but once this starts rolling over and we are then going a little bit down for the dominance, and BTC can kind of hold the price level, maybe slightly go lower, then I think we can see a massive rally in all of the altcoins. So that is now what I'm looking at. BTC 112, 115, 117, dominance to approximately 59%, rollover altcoin season. That is what I'm looking at. If you want to know exactly at the exact moment, the exact price level, the exact trade, entry, exit, again, join the Discord completely for free. Link is in the description, and see you guys there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also share this video with other people if you think that's useful. See you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.